Welcome back, people. So today, as you can tell by the title, we're gonna go upgrade my friend's PC. I'm not gonna tell you what we're gonna do yet, I'll wait till we're there. But yeah, that's where we're off to now. We have got quite a journey ahead of us. Got 50-minute journey, 16 miles, so gonna drive up there and yeah, fix up his PC. So let's get going. So we're almost there, 15 minutes out, making good progress. It's a long drive, man, but I'm cutting down the miles, so let's carry on going.
Hey guys, yeah, we're here now. Gonna go sort out the PC.
Alright, so we have arrived. We'll be quiet because there's other people here. But yeah, let's knock on this door. Hi guys, come on in. So this is Rodrigo's Costco Prebuild. This is his first ever gaming PC. I'll put the specs up on the screen right now. And yeah, I think it's got what, a 5060, yeah. A 5600F. Yep. It's not bad, the case is nice. But yeah, today we're going to be upgrading his CPU fan. Putting this 360 RS ARGB Nautilus AIO. And we're going to be giving him some extra SSD memory. It's a small one, 250 gigabytes from PC Specialist. That's enough. So that's what we're going to be putting in this bad boy. Unplugged the PC, we've let it run for a little bit, so we've heated up that CPU so it doesn't stick to the fan when we take it off. But now, yeah, let's get our hands a bit dirty. Alright, so firstly I'm going to take out this screw and this screw, I think. I haven't really done this before, but the most reasonable option is to take those screws out, so let's start with that. Just show you this behemoth of an AIO. This is what it is. We are not sponsored by Corsair, but
if they want to send me a gaming chair,
their stuff are pretty cool, I can't lie. Alright, so we've got the screws out. We're just gonna unplug the fan cable. Is there another one? Possibly there might be another one at the back. Alright, we've got to take out the back cable. Alright, so we followed the cable down here. We just got to cut a couple zip ties that Costco have put in, and then we'll be able to take the fan out and then get into replacing it with this bad boy. But we're almost there. We're learning as we go, but it's going all right so far. Alright, so that is the old CPU fan out. Look at this petty thing, man. We're going to be upgrading to a water-cooled system right now. Yeah. Alright. Let's unbox this AIO. Oh boy. That is a big boy system. Alright, so that is a radiator. Nice, so now, next job is to put these CPU fans on and figure out which one of these attachments goes into the motherboard. So let's get on to that. So Rodrigo now is taking off these brackets that we don't need for the old CPU fan. Oh, I'm going to be setting this up and putting these new fans on. Your Ethernet goes out your window.
man. I'll drill a
That
hole
is so
somewhere.
getting clipped. Look at this, bro. Bro's got the Ethernet cable going out the window.
Shall I show you that outside on the balcony?
Oh my. We're a bit stuck, so we're resorting to YouTube videos.
Yep. Make sure you guys watch the YouTube as well. Life of a Semi-Pro.
Yeah, like and subscribe. First, we're gonna just start simple with the fans. Something good about these fans, you can daisy chain them together, so it shouldn't be too tricky to plug them in. So next step, we've got all the cables daisy chained together. Now we're gonna have to use these screws that come with it to screw it into the radiator, or whatever this thing is. Next step, we're gonna plug this into the back of the PC. We're not plug it in, screw it in. So let's get to that. So yeah, we're gonna put this on the back and then use these screws to secure it. So we were looking at the wrong tutorial. We're looking for Intel motherboards, but we've corrected ourselves and we're looking at AMD AM5. So this is the connector, and pretty easily, I think it's with my assistant, it just slides on.
Done.
Voila! Tech source in the chat. All right, next step. Right now we're putting on these screws. Rodrigo's putting in these screws. And yeah, we'll see the next step. So the AIO, these metal strips were a bit too spread out. So Corsair very smartly with their case has made adjustable AIO like flipping fan holders. So yeah, we're gonna see if it fits, but we're just adjusting it right now.
I'm praying it works.
Should do. And that is it in somewhat. We're gonna have to sort out the cables, do the last couple of screws up here, and then fingers crossed it works.
Fingers crossed.
Isn't it, Raudingo Skog?
Indeed it is.
Alright, we'll get back to you when we have cable managed it.
And connected it all up.
Yep. Alright, so we have plugged in all our connector cables up there. That's the RGB one. I think that's the 5 volt, and that's another 5 volt for the this one, and then there's one 5 volt for the fans. So now that is supposedly the A, I of the O
Yep.
installed.
We have to try and put the other thing
We're gonna put the SSD in. That should be pretty simple, just in that bottom spot there under the GPU. And yeah, we can finally put it to the test, man. Fingers crossed. But you always test it without the case on. Right, moment of truth, Rodrigo. Hit the button. Oh yeah! We the guys, bro. We the guys. Call me tech source, man. I know what I'm doing. Alright, let's let it just boot up for a little bit. See if it starts spinning. And we in, baby. They are all working, all spinning. Is that sucking or is that pulling? Oh, it's sucking. There we go.
Yeah, you can feel it already.
Yeah. Lovely stuff.
We can hear it.
Alright. Good job. That job's a good one. As it connected, we've got the lighting sorted. We're using MSI Center. And it's all connected, showing up. So, perfect. On to the next job. We've unscrewed the GPU, undone this cable, and that is it out. What is it? 5060?
Yeah, it's a tiny boy, but it does the job.
Eagle Fan Karate, man. Not bad, it runs it. And now, so we've put the SSD in. That's it, goes at an angle, we push it down, and then we need to just find a little screw, and that's it. So now we have this tiny screw and we've got to get it in the hole. Alright, so SSD is in, now we're just going to put the graphic card back. Make sure the toggle is flicked backwards. Then you kind of just want to feed that in and then push it down. There we go. There we go, in. Want to just plug in the cables. That is it all back together. SSD in, new AIOs in. Got it all on, well, we got the AIO on Amazon, and then that I just had lying about from our old PC build. But yeah, small upgrades. Hopefully makes a big difference. So yeah, we're gonna test it now and then get all the case back together and job's done. The end of upgrading Rodrigo's setup. We've got the AIO in, we've got the new SSD, everything's working, we've got the RGB lights on wave.
Looks sick.
So now we can play Flight Sim in 4K. Guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Our goal is 500 subscribers.
Yeah.
So yeah, see you in the next video.
In a bit.